Greetings to you all, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. Will all the mysteries finally be revealed to be exactly what we predicted them to be? Let's see.
Back to when everyone first came to this school.
Righty-ho.
School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness.
How disgusting.
Oh boy, it was just the worst.
Exactly.
Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
Celeste is literally gouging out his eyes with her long nails. Hifumi is not having a good time.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
I'm gonna need a concrete explanation for why this has happened to the world-famous landmarks.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
She is Junko Enoshima, the mastermind.
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know? It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it.
I don't know about you, but when I despair about things, I don't go and grab the nearest metal cylindrical object. I mean, look, literally everyone in this picture has one.
And now the entire world.
I also don't wear
is fallen
masks like
into
this.
despair.
Not when I'm despairing.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
Cool, blimey.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors.
Why is my class specifically the only survivors? Wait, no, I can explain this. It would appear there's only 2 classes in Hope's Peak. Because the dorms are only 2 floors. And each floor only seems to seat 16 students. Give or take. No, wait, there's fewer on the upstairs floor, because there's also staff accommodation, but still. The point is, there aren't many students in Hope's Peak. And if the other class all got wiped out, then we would be the only survivors, but that would imply there was only about, I don't know, 30 of us to begin with.
The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
That number increases once per year, right? It's not that there's 78 within the same time period.
Something super neat happened.
1 class per year sounds right. So we were first years, and then there's one class above us.
Now pay attention, because this is important.
And then they all died in the
only
spooky
same
room.
ones. So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter.
Yes, yes, I got that.
That's right. It was transformed into a shelter.
I worked this out a long time ago.
I said it twice.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
Obviously, the headmaster.
I got it! It could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
The one who asked us all if we were okay with it. Man, you hate your father so
He
much.
wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us.
The swine.
To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
Okay, so this is why you're televising it to the world, is it? Because we are the sort of symbol of hope, the resistance against despair. So you wanted to show that even that hope could be broken? I understand.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean
We are good like that.
we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Sounds like something we do.
Once you finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
I think, and thus began the hocus pocus forget your memory.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You let us live, so we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
I think it's safe to say at this point we understand that she is out of her mind.
Because
We can stop looking for
this was
reason.
so much more than a simple high school deathmatch. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
And like I said this a moment ago, but alright. No! The Hangman's Gambit! What the devil is this word? There's a lot of H's. What you wanted to show everyone? You wanted to see show the world us dying. Our last speck of hope being extinguished. I can get no luck. Okay, this is a vowel. I'm down to linguistic puzzle solving skills. This is a vowel, of which I've got A's and O's. And I's. And U's. Okay. We've got quite a lot of letters here. There's so many H's, I feel there's an H in it. What is it she said? What did I want to show the world? I mean, despair is what you want to show the world. Misery, that hope is hopeless, that there is no hope. Stuck? No. I can't think what this word is. I'm just trying every letter I see in all of these different places. Can't see anything. Okay, I think I want to hear her little voice line again. What happens if I just get it wrong? What if I start with a U? Does it tell me no? Okay, I can. You can cheat in Hangman's Gambit then, I guess. Or maybe it's not cheating. Maybe you're just supposed to shoot every letter wildly until you get the answer. I didn't know you could do that. I always try to solve it. You haven't won. We know it was you. We proved it was you. Why is it punishment time?
Is this really the end?
We've won. You damn idiot.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay, can you please repeat that line for me? I want to figure it out. I don't want to start shooting letters at random. What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world. Okay, so not what did they want to show everyone, what did they do? Okay, what they did is they trapped us, they made us kill each other, they broadcasted it. They showed everyone. You broadcasted it, you televised it. You filmed it. Shared it. What did you do? I still don't know. I really want to figure it out. I don't want to give myself the first letter, because then it's going to be way too easy. What do you want to do? D-lock? Is that a word? No. Okay. We were getting desperate. You said you were going to de-lock everyone, but apparently not. What did the mastermind do? Set up, arrange, organize? Trick? Why is this so hard? I don't know it, and I can't keep you guys here for 50 minutes while I try and figure it out. I need to know what the first letter is. And I feel really bad about doing this. What do you mean, miss? Well, do the green ones not work, or what? Okay, the green ones do work. Very strange. Hijack. Oh, okay. I couldn't get that to save my life. Where's my eye gone? I was miles away from that. Alright, you hijacked the airwaves, I get it.
Now I understand.
Yeah, now I do.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another.
I see. So you're trying to tip the world over the edge.
Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Fantastic! That's what I'd like to hear.
Are you serious? But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
How do you simultaneously do that and also, for example, conduct class trials? What if someone was attacking right now?
Expelled them? I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
I'm somewhat surprised that a single fashionista is able to take on this vigilante force.
But I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
That's not like me to start swearing.
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless?
Hang on, so we'll be friends or not?
You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Right, but we won.
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what?
Then you're gonna die.
Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial.
But you're televising all of this to take away hope from everyone who's watching. But everyone who's watching is going to see that at the end we banded together and we killed the person who was trying to make us despair. This is a message of unifying hope, eventually.
If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
I would execute you.
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now!
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
That was the whole point.
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
Oh, Byakuya, you're still with us. You haven't said anything for a while. You're still getting over the idea that your whole family's fortune and noble bloodline is deceased?
No, even I can't laugh at that.
You just did.
We get it. We get it, okay?
And don't despair, it's what she wants.
Totally awesome, right? We get it already.
We gotta be happy. That's the one thing she can't stand. I, for one, am glad the world is ending.
I'll do
Take that.
anything. Just help me.
Shut up, hero.
Isn't begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but
But this is a trial. I demand my turn to speak.
there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Quite right. Let's ignore her, everyone.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying?
Not exactly, but kind of.
If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all gunners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, evidently from what you've said, there is a position within this building from which you can observe the outside world and apparently control machinery and weaponry. So we can go there and we can have a little look. Also, you said people are coming to save me. So, with you out the picture, and televised that you're out the picture, we just wait for the next rescue crew to come along.
Well,
We'll be fine.
even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them!
Wait, that's wrong. What about Mukuro?
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
Again, wait, that's wrong.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That statement, however, is correct.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
I wouldn't say that's particularly funny in its own right either.
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner!
You threatened to tell people I wet the bed.
It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
I have a suspicion people are going to vote for you as the murderer.
What do you mean?
I think we can talk as long as we please.
Talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did you?
I'm surprised you're pushing people to vote.
Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
That seems fair.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me, and punish everyone on the side of hope.
Why the hell would any of us vote to have ourselves executed when we could have the orchestrator of all of our despair executed instead for our own amusement?
It's just one person.
Hina, what is wrong with you? No one is going to do that.
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
No, she doesn't. Only if we're goddamn idiots.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Guys, if you want to kill yourself, phone to Junko and do it later.
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win, to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
No! You fiend! I've already seen that future. It was horrific. I had a child. Don't take me back there.
You mean we just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Guys, we kill her. And then we decide what we want to do. If you want to stay, you stay. If you want to go, you go. If you want to off yourself, alright. But, guys, we kill her. First. Step 1. And then we're free to do whatever we want.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
That's not true. There are crews of people coming to try and save us. We get access to her computer room and everything. We can send out emails, distress signals. The whole works.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
If there are pockets of hope out there that are trying to save us, then they must have some kind of camps or something, even if the world has fallen.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all!
Good point.
So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
How impressive we talking?
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Why?
Me?
I thought you hated Kyoko.
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
Well, now you're just being mean. Tell her, Hero. Say that thing you always say.
So let me make this clear.
That was Hero.
Everyone has 2 choices in front of them.
This was your chance.
If a single person votes for hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
What do you mean, must?
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
But you'll be dead.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished?
No, I blindly trust all of these people. I would trust Kyoko with my life. I would trust Hina with my firstborn. I would trust Hero with... I'm gonna die.
Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid.
It's okay, Byakuya has got my back. We've become close on this adventure. Toko will do whatever Byakuya tells her to do. That's fine. Hero, don't mess this up.
It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Hina, don't you ... This is not the time. Byakuya,
Guys?
you represent 2 votes.
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all.
Firstly, he didn't try to trap us. Secondly, it wasn't the headmaster's wish to have Mr. Naegi killed.
The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
This woman, who somehow thinks she can control us after we kill her, killed your father, Kyoko. This is your chance at revenge. Take the revenge.
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
Don't you think that if we give in to her, and you sacrifice me, and you all try to live here peacefully. She's just going to change the rules again and have you guys killing each other.
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair!
Quite right, not even Hero.
I'm not gonna lose to you!
That's my bold speech. How do you like it?
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh?
What the hell is this voice?
Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with.
Don't use this voice, I don't like it.
It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope. And your stupid life.
I feel like I probably should have spoken that out loud. But I am thinking internally. Wait, I have to convince you people. You people are goddamn idiots. Fine. I will convince you not to kill me. I don't know why it's come to this. That's a lot of chat. Ooh.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
I'm not allowed to make any mistakes. Okay.
That would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I can shoot at ... dot.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt.
Why?
In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end. Meh.
That's the spirit.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Okay, and what do I think to myself? I don't think anything. Ooh, and if I don't shoot anything in a pass, I lose a life? You can't change the rules now. I'm dead. Ah, well, we gave it a good shot.
Is this real? I refuse to give up yet.
Alright, alright. So we lose a life if it goes full cycle without me challenging anything.
We won't give up.
Wait, I need to pay attention to what the bullets are. Group photo, Genocide Jack. Right, what have we got? Group photo's a good candidate. That's obviously not what we need.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give
Kyoko,
up.
Kyoko's account, photo of the headmaster. That's no use. The photo might be, but Kyoko's ... isn't shootable. So it seems unlikely.
That would be the end of Hope's Peak
Headmaster's handbook. Useless. And these two. That's useless. That doesn't seem particularly useful because it's to do with Kyoko. Out of my bullets, group photo seems to be the obvious one. I don't know who specifically I'd shoot it at. The other thing, of course, is to absorb hope and fire that at people. And those are the two things that catch me. So we'll try group photo. Yeah, not hero. Where's Hina?
The only reason we're okay is thanks to the air.
Hina! Look at this photo!
Shoot!
Damn it, woman!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I don't care for you.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Hina! Have some hope!
Don't lose hope now.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
That's a good thing to think. She committed suicide. Don't think like that.
You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm.
That's the right attitude.
That sounds like something she'd say, right?
Near enough.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say.
You and me, Hina, teamwork.
Yeah! I've made up my mind!
That's what I like to hear. Okay, you convince Hero, because I haven't got a clue what to say to that guy.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Let me reload another hope in the chamber.
That would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
By the way, the only reason we're is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want.
If I die,
That's it, Hina.
fires will screech to a
She's
halt.
found her resolve.
In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Byakuya. No, wait, you're not Byakuya. Get out of my way.
All of you will have to go into the world outside.
Byakuya. Think about everything we've been through together. All those mysteries we solved. All those times I did your bidding for some reason. I didn't even complain.
To encourage me, are you?
I'm giving it a go.
Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
Good lad, I knew I could trust you.
Don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind.
Quite right.
Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive.
I made that point ages ago, but congratulations for realizing it yourself.
So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up.
Good work, Byakuya.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the
I don't
end
know if the
Hope's
order of
Peak
things
Academy.
matters here, but I think it's safer to go for Toko, or Jill if you prefer, after I've got Byakuya on side. Whether that matters or not, I doubt it very much. But that's what I'm doing.
The only reason we're okay is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. I've made my.
If I die,
Nice.
The purifier.
in other words, as soon as the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
That's a good mare.
Don't lose hope now.
But this time, mare with hope.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting.
It's more interesting if we go outside.
Actually, I may not look like it. I always hated school.
Yeah, school sucks. Let's go.
Yeah, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
Byakuya's out of here. He's got a future.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
I'm not going to shoot Hero, because I want to hear what everyone says. We know what Hina says, now she's been convinced. I'm into the story, okay? Let me enjoy it.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted.
I'm not even going to speed through it.
The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
That's it, Hina.
If I die,
Defiant.
the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
That's the spirit.
All
all of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the Mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
So, what are you gonna do?
That is a burning passion.
Will you just die? Is that what you want?
You're still not shootable. I mean, this would have been a nice hint if I'd got stuck, but it's okay, we found the solution.
As long as there's hope.
Hero, it's time. I'm gonna shoot you with a bullet full of hope. I don't really know how to appeal to you, but let's give it a go.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place.
But you're only 30% right.
But to live means moving forward, right?
Exactly.
So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we?
That's right.
I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me.
That's almost inspirational.
So that's why.
Good lad.
No matter what, I need to get out of here.
I never expected I'd end up relying on you, but I just did. And I am pleasantly surprised.
What matters is my own gut feelings.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
I assume I'm
If I were to
shooting Kyoko now.
that would be the end of Hope's Peak Attack.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Good man.
By the way,
Not sure what this salute is.
outside is totally polluted.
Ooh, the music.
The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
I'm letting it play out at regular
Say
speed,
whatever you want.
so we can enjoy the
I've
music.
made my decision. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end. I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love. All
You're
of
ruining
you
the
have
music.
to
Shut
leave.
up.
You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the Mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
No, I'm gonna give Kyoko hope.
Don't lose hope now.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here.
Precisely. He wanted to protect me.
I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything,
You
I'm
can't
sure
explain
of
why.
that.
Because he doesn't want the children of the school to die. That's why.
Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
That doesn't seem likely. I didn't even know the ultimate despair was here.
You came here to confront despair without ever giving up.
Oh, I get what you're saying. The headmaster was doing research into the ultimate despair. Are you saying the headmaster faked this whole lucky student shindig, and what he was actually looking for was the most hopeful and optimistic student? I'm going to be ultimate hope, aren't I?
That's true. I think we could call you the ultimate hope.
The man was not a genius. He decided to try and stop a terror cell by putting them in the same class as a hopeful student. But somehow it's worked.
What the hell are you?
I am hopeful. I am nice.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other.
Our stupid hope will see us through to the end.
So uncool. So unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
Oh, you want one final rhythm fight with me? So be it.
You suck.
Oh, that's mean.
So uncool. You dare to stand against us?
Hope is a joke.
You're innocent here. You're gross.
That's a bit mean.
I just love despair.
You suck. So uncool.
You're unbearable.
No more bear puns!
Hope is a joke.
She deserves death for the bear puns alone.
You like to die? You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from despair.
You're unbearable.
You dare to stand against us? No. You suck. So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Your idiocy ends here. You're gross. Suffer from despair.
It's actually difficult to win this.
You suck. So uncool.
You're unbearable.
I can't look at the meter either. I'm too focused.
Despair into
Hope keeps on.
Shut up! I don't care about your despair, I care about my hope bullet. Also, I'm scared if I let you talk for too long, I'll run out of time, I'll lose a life.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away.
What do you mean, refuse to get bored? What kind of rebuttal is that?
I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on?
This is called hope.
What's happening?
I'm being hopeful. You should try it sometime, it's fun. You understand, of course. You now have to keep your side of the bargain. I would very much like you to execute yourself.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
I concur.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Make sure you have it on the right person.
I'm
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
Good choice, everyone.
The hell?
Indeed.
I lost?
So who gets to decide what your punishment is? I mean, do we get to design it? I'll take a crack at it, you know?
Well, that's just...
She is despairing quite a bit. I thought she wanted to experience despair. I thought she liked it. I thought she was jealous of Muck, who got to experience all that despair.
Well, that's just...
You gotta say something else.
totally the best!
Let's say she does like it.
So this is despair. And now true despair. And now
There's something seriously wrong with you in many different ways, not just in your child murdering kind of ways.
true despair. Huh?
I think she might be.
Anyway,
Totally the best!
Not possible.
Jackie, I was going to say something inspirational. Fine, you do
Don't
it.
make me repeat myself.
okay.
Damn, you're all very easily convinced.
hey. However,
Is this some feel-good ending where we're going to spread hope to the world in order to save the world from this disastrous situation it's in?
No, no, no.
Hey, that's quite nice. We've actually become the symbol of hope that we were always supposed to be. How poetic.
There's one last thing.
Obviously, yes.
It's fine, it's fine.
I'm not sure why we're giving you the opportunity to monologue. I don't remember agreeing to this. Oh, we've been looking forward to this. Shut up, Kyoko. Some of us have got front row seats for this.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
I do not want to redeem you. I do not want to forgive you. I don't want you to hand yourself into the police. I want you to die.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Don't get in my way!
I have no intention of doing so. Please, go right ahead.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth.
Yes, but the world is going to be happy. Because hope just triumphed.
Okay, let's do this.
And no one's going to do this to the rest of the world.
I've reserved an extra special punishment for last.
Fantastic.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh, look. They're walking together willingly. Not being dragged off. What a nice change to the graphic. Hello, Junko. Oh, it's every single punishment we've had up till now. I see. Oh, we're gonna do them all. Fantastic. Don't meditate through the flames. Oh, no one even suffered this one except for a laptop. Do it. That brings me joy. Fantastic. And we got ourselves a little button. Which I assume is the... Nice. I presume that little button is going to open the door, the big door we saw right at the start. I don't like the sound of this. How has she rigged the air purifiers to her own vitals. Maybe we could get them up and running again. There's an epilogue. All right. Personally, I would have just slapped this on the end of Chapter 6 and called it the end of Chapter 6, but you know, alright, epilogue is a fancy word. A little on the nose, but alright. Are we going to go outside and find out that actually it's a lovely, wonderful place out there? Speak for yourself, I'm enjoying standing around here.
Makoto.
So,
I mean, the fact that this was left to me by Junko, you would have thought she wanted to get crushed with it. Just out of spite. But I don't know, she's got to follow the rules, I guess.
Indeed.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
Oh, right, right.
But
That is profound, hero. Where was this brain power in the trial?
it's true.
Yes.
That's the spirit. By the way, we're going to have to fill Toko in on everything that's happened once we get her back.
My beautiful scissors!
Yeah, about that. She dead, we off. Aren't you a bit young for that? No wait, you're 2 years older than we thought. Congratulations. That seems unlikely. I've seen the future. And it was very Hina-based.
That's enough.
Anyway,
but
we're serious.
It's possible. I hope that's not true, because then that would mean that no one came to save us. The school's fairly big. I mean, not necessarily. There's probably some hope,
in
but
other words,
not necessarily lots of it.
am I wrong?
Kind of. I did pick up on that, yes. I don't think you have much sway over people anymore.
You got it!
I'm not convinced donut shops are still going to work. In fact, you might want to grab a box from the kitchen before we leave.
Hey.
okay.
That's the spirit. That's that level of optimism I like to see. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. If there's no donuts, you just gotta make them.
How about that? Woo!
Makoto.
Oh, I see. Is everyone pairing off here? I mean, in this pairing, it seems like no one's particularly happy. So Toko's with Byakuya, much to Byakuya's despair. Hina's been paired off with Hiro, and she's not too happy about that. It's you and me, Kyoko. I mean, we get on, right? We're not that small. Look at Hiro, he's massive.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura.
It's a very specific callback, but yes, that's technically true.
If we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
The discount has finally reached 100%. Mission complete.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said.
I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing.
Thanks for sharing with the group.
I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still. It does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
Kind of. Not really. Not by the rules of the game. We more voluntarily stopped playing. Do I get to see the door open? I want that sudden shot of what's beyond the door. But this game's a bit stingy on the old animation front. If it's not Monokuma in the gym, then you're kind of out of luck. Oh no! It's animating! That's right, guns. Know your place. I genuinely wonder what's beyond this door. What has this game done to me? It's remarkably bright out there. You... God damn it! Man, these Japanese people, they do some cracking English accents, I'll give them that. I had no idea. I like this evil Monokuma sun in the top left. I'm going to assume these aren't actually the voice actors we've been listening to, and instead they just couldn't be bothered to change the ending credits scene. After the credits, you had better show me the outside world. You can't leave me on this kind of a cliffhanger. It didn't feel like re-recording this song in English then. Fair enough. Sound. What is sound cooperation? Who was tasked with making the sound cooperate? Don't remind me about Yamada's death. Don't do it! I like the way this ending is so happy and joyous. We've got dancing sunflowers and everything. I mean, we've got a pretty evil looking sun. I don't remember seeing the girls in the bath. What is this picture? I mean, filth. Get it off my screen. Thank you. Mondo butter. More like it. I demand a post-credit scene. Show me the outside world, damn it. You're not alive. You're not alive.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
What the hell does that mean? Sure, I'll save the game after the ending. Why not? Why am I in the main menu? What happens if I continue the game from this position? I want to continue the game from after the end of the epilogue. Oh hell, something's actually happening. Wait, is this the start of the game again? I think it might be. I wonder if we can find any hidden meaning in this now. Actually, I can find hidden meaning in this. The ultimate punishment involved this rocket, correct? And this rocket was in the rubbish disposal, correct? So who is this student? I don't know if I should take this literally or symbolically. Now I really want to know if the game's restarting or if it's showing me that again. No, it's restarting. Okay, never mind. But still, my point remains. That, in of its... I can't open the menu. I can't get back to the main menu. Hold on! I shall Alt F4. I can't believe the game would end on a cliffhanger like that. Well, I can believe it, actually. But still. So we don't know what the state of the world is. Could be anything. Could have all been faked. Could have been real. Left to our interpretation, I suppose. By the way, I don't know. But if there's a second game in the series that goes on to explain that, no spoilers, please. That scene from the very start of the game with Monokuma executing that student suggests that we weren't the first class to be put through that test, and I suppose the first class failed to triumph over Monokuma, I guess is the implication. I don't really have any details there. But hey, this has been Trigger Happy Havoc, Danganronpa, with me, Artegra Omega. Ooh, you know, when I started this, it caught my eye just as a random game. And I thought, that could be fun, that's probably 10 videos, something like that. I had no idea this game was going to be as enormous as it was. But I kind of got really hooked on it. Maybe more than I should have, but still, really hooked. So usually I like to give a little review at the end of these Let's Plays, so I guess I should. I'll keep it brief. I like the mysteries of the game. I like solving the cases. I like piecing the things together. I think the writing is good. I think the characters are fantastic. Absolutely superb characters. All very well voiced. The music is surprisingly good in this game. You might not think much of it when you're playing through, but it really has an impact. It's hard to explain, but it is very good. There's a lot to praise about this game. And let's just say everything's good, except, and talk about the bad. So, problems with this game are as follows. Number one, it's a bit too smutty, and that's subjective, but I don't need the kind of innuendo that's happening constantly. I understand they're high school students, I understand they got raging hormones. I don't need Monokuma saying, your flag is at half-mast. Okay? You can phrase it in less sexualized ways. You can say, oh, Makoto, you're looking a bit hot and flustered, and leave it at that. You know, you don't need to be quite so crass. I don't think it adds anything. I don't know, maybe it's societal differences. Maybe Japan is a bit more open about sexual content. I don't know, but in Britain, we're uptight as all hell. So it comes off as weird when I see dialogue like that. And if anything to do with Toko and Byakuya. Like, now don't get me wrong, I'm not condemning it. If that's your thing, you go nuts, right? Live and let live. But you don't usually see it in common media. Or if you do, if you want to show a sort of abusive power dynamic relationship, it's toned down a little bit. You know, you can say... We can have a conversation that goes like, shut up, Toko. Yes, whatever you say. That's about it. That's the kind of level I'm used to getting to. Shut up, Toko. Yes, master, I'll shut my filthy, disgusting mouth. It is a little over the line in my world. But, you know. So I tone that down a bit. Again, maybe in Japan that's like commonplace and it's a localization thing, I don't know. Maybe in America that's commonplace. You guys are pretty out there. But, yeah, so that's a small complaint with the dialogue. Other than that, main complaint is actually with the... I was going to say gameplay, but that's a little unfair, because most of it's a story where you're walking around the school. So gameplay's a bit too grand a term. The battles in the trial. So there is the one common recurring complaint, and I'm sure this is a localization thing, where I have a point I want to make, and I can make it through multiple pieces of evidence, and it's not apparent which piece of evidence I should use, or which sentence I should shoot it at. This came up a lot, where I know the answer but I can't convey it, and that's frustrating. And I suspect in Japanese it's a lot clearer. Just, you know, it's a different language, it's a different structure. And then when you translate the individual lines, it probably doesn't translate very smoothly, and you end up with lines which in English basically mean the same thing, but perhaps they're subtly distinct in Japanese. That's a guess, obviously, I don't know, but that's how it feels. Because obviously when they localized this game into English, they would have had to been very, very specific about what each sentence says, about what each piece of evidence says, and I suspect some of that specificity, that's a word, right? Yeah. Slip through the net. And led to some frustrating situations where I know what I want to say, but I don't know how to say it. That's frustrating. The other things, I mean, Hangman's Gambit is fine. It's not particularly good. It's not particularly bad. It's quite difficult. It's fine. My biggest complaint is probably the tempo battle, because it's just nonsense. The rest of the game is puzzle solving, right? I argue points with points. I counter points with evidence. I Hangman's Gambit, I have to figure out the word. All makes sense. And then we get to the tempo battle, and it's just someone goes, "No, you're wrong. Shut up. I hate you. La la la. No. No." And I go, bang, 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 bang. I'm not using my brain. Right, I'm just firing. And it's got all these complicated mechanics layered on top of it. Like, you can no longer see the tempo meter. You don't care about the tempo meter. Power up myself. I got health bars, heart bars, star bars. I don't know what's going on in that mode. I'm just shooting. It doesn't belong in this game. Not at all. It's awful. Every time I played that, I didn't have fun. I didn't know what was going on. It didn't seem relevant. It took me away from the clever maneuvering that we were doing into just, I don't know, just tap to the beat for some reason. Very strange. So those are my complaints. Everything else I thought was fantastic. I really liked the game. The story was really, really engaging. I usually push myself to score something out of 10. And I find that difficult to do. Because a game like this is... it's one-dimensional. And if you like that dimension, you'll like the game. And if you don't like that dimension, you'll hate the game. But I liked that dimension. The dimension being puzzle solving. Mystery solving, I should say, not puzzle solving. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. I think it's worth it. I'll tell you, I'm playing with 9. Because I really enjoyed the story a lot. But it feels wrong to give it a 9, because the game does have faults. And the gameplay faults are frustrating. And I gotta penalise frustration, right? But I thought the story was really good. And I'll tell you, as soon as I end this video, I'm going to check if there's a second game. I'm not necessarily going to play it immediately, I'm not saying that. But if there's a continuation of the story, I want to know of its existence. And I can keep it in mind for the future. Because this game was unexpected. A damn sight longer than I thought it was going to be. And one hell of a ride. And I loved it. Anyway. I am Ortega Omega. This has been Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa. I don't know why I'm saying it back to front all of a sudden. And that's going to do it. I do a variety of gaming content on this channel. If you've watched all the way to this, you probably like long Let's Plays. So I'll put a couple of long Let's Plays on the bottom of the screen. You can check them out if you please. Hopefully you will join me for that. And I shall see you then.